Und willkommen zurück zu Tales of Zestiria. Wir machen jetzt hier mal weiter. Dann schauen wir mal, was Mayvin uns noch zu erzählen hat. Such Mayvin.
You're back.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure the monolith doesn't get damaged. Your thoughts?
No one involved was fully in the wrong, but no one was really right either. That's how it felt to me.
A useful understanding to reach. Now, your answer.
Sorey, let us hear your answer to this.
My answer is I want to save Heldalf. The shepherd's job doesn't just boil down to quell the Lord of Calamity, or even clean up the previous shepherd's mistakes. When malevolence consumes seraphim and turns them into hellions, we save them. Yet when it brings misfortune and grief to humans, we say they only have themselves to blame. It doesn't seem fair.
So that is your answer.
Dunno if it counts as one.
There are humans out there just like Heldalf. He just happened to play one part in a cascade of terrible events.
I'm not gonna say you shouldn't sympathize with him. But I will say it would strike me as bizarre to completely let him off the hook for the horrors he brought to such a peaceful village. And what he's trying to do now is still messed up, right?
Absolutely. It's wrong, period, and I will stop it.
But even so, you would save this man?
If I won't save humans like Heldalf, who've had Hellionhood thrust upon them, I'll never see humans and Seraphim live in peace.
I see. So then you...
Really are an idiot.
Yep, Sorey is Sorey and we love him for it.
That's right. He couldn't be anyone else even if he tried.
So, Mr. Teller, that what you were looking for?
For such a man, ending his loneliness would be the sole path to salvation. Do you understand what that means?
Taking his life, I would expect.
Sorey, can you carry that burden with you?
Indeed. That, even more than your answer, is the crucial matter.
Right. What's important now is whether you truly will not waver. Or rather, whether you truly believe in your answer and are willing to accept its repercussions.
No matter what happens, and no matter what cost.
Wait, are you asking him to prove his determination in battle?
Put bluntly, yes. In order to defeat one who has been abandoned in time, the bonds of strength must be severed. Show me how that is done.
Defeat the one who has been abandoned in time. You can't be talking about...
How to sever the bonds of strength.
So eternal loneliness is a curse, you say? It makes sense now.
Old man,
Now then, show me!
Okay. Wieso jetzt gegen Mayvin?
Don't hold back! I certainly won't!
But even if there is a way to sever the bonds of strength...
And if we were to actually use it,
then what would happen to you?
Do you see why it is you waver? Settle this, shepherd!
Do not let Mayvin's conviction go to waste.
Sword flare! Searing gale! Burn! Strike! Look out! You know nothing!
He shan't escape!
Serpent of water! Tiger blade! No escape!
I'll
Kriegt er überhaupt irgendwelche... Wirft er mit Silbertablett um sich? Okay, gleich erstmal...
Blistering bangs! Binding vortex! They're resilient. Don't just charge in there. My bow is the heavens! The vortex swallows you! We'll let it! Take this! Crimson flame, spring foot! Binding vortex! Aim and fire! Blistering bangs!
So, erstmal ein bisschen vorbereitet, das ist auch nicht schon.
This is for you! Now then! I shall end this! Luminous Saber!
Da macht er die erstmal beide platt.
Embarrassing.
You're careless!
Look out! This is it! Gravity rules everything!
This is for
Blistering
you!
bangs! Open the way forward!
Sunny
Aim and fire! Here goes! Let's take them all down! Blistering bangs! Aim and fire!
Time you learn some
This is for
humility.
you!
Get all this?
Weak!
Look out! Rose, get back! Aim and fire! Blistering bangs! Open the way forward! Aim and fire!
for you!
Here goes!
That's
Open
it.
the way
Now
forward!
then! I shall end this! Luminous Saber!
Gravity rules everything.
This is
Rose!
for you!
Embarrassing.
Saints arrow! Here goes! Rose, get back! Rose!
Guess this is trouble.
Focus on defense!
This doesn't look
Saints
good.
arrow! Here goes! Open the way forward! Blistering bangs!
Here!
Purify the
That's it! That's it! That's it! Here! That's it! That's
Here
it!
goes! Saints
This is
arrow!
for you!
Here goes!
Well done.
Wow.
What I want to see is not a mere display of strength.
So you really are immortal?
You understand by now, don't you, the way to defeat me?
Yes. Turn my friends into attacks with wills of their own, and use those attacks to pierce through the bonds of strength.
What Dezel said he did.
Then why aren't you doing it? I'm not a Hellion. Even if you make use of that means, your friends will not be consumed with malevolence. You won't admit it. After all, to demonstrate that method upon me is tacit acknowledgement that it is your only option with Heldolf as well.
But Mayvin, isn't there any other way at all?
No. Even Lila's power is not enough to purify one as consumed with malevolence as he is. You should know that.
Sorey. Rose.
If you weigh lives on scales, you will falter at the crucial moment. All the more so if it is your friends' lives in question. But if you do waver, and your wavering leads you to a faulty answer, you may never recover. In this way does virtue become vice.
But if you will die for the answer you truly believe in, even failure will not stop you from rising again. What you should fear is not failure, but rather that fear itself will compromise your belief in your answer.
Lila.
Now then, Sorey.
If you intend to make this a farce, then I shall end it. Show me, not just with words, but with the spirit of belief. I shall end this. Luminous Saber! It is a damn shame, Lila. Unfortunately, it looks like they still don't understand. So, it was all for naught.
No, just a little bit more. Even when they resented their own helplessness. Even when they grieved for a fallen comrade. Even when evil schemed to lead them astray. Sorey and his companions have pushed ever on, never losing themselves. Knowing fear, but not malevolence, they came all this way to stand here together.
You're really something.
I don't like having regrets, and I don't like giving them to other people either. Don't you forget it.
Sorey, Rose, you paralyzed or something? Going up against Hellions is already life or death. It shouldn't be new to you.
Edna. Zavid.
It's just as they said, Rose. Sorey, do you remember what I told you? Back at Lady Lake? I didn't come all this way just to be a liability. I said it before. Do I need to say it again? No.
If the shepherd Sorey truly believes in his answer, then surely may he bring an end to the Age of Chaos.
Then show us. Show us your answer.
Sorey!
Everyone.
You have good friends, lad.
Darn right. Let's go!
Come at me!
Okay.
Who's right for left? They're resilient. Don't just charge in there.
Look out!
Links LB. Wollen wir mal kurz gucken?
Look out!
Mayvin! This is... my answer!
Old man!
Mayvin?
I thought I could hold out until you finished it, but...
Mayvin?
Oh, I'm so sorry it came to this.
You're an idiot too.
You're not wrong, but I have no regrets.
What's going on? What are you saying?
Come on!
It's because I violated the taboo.
If the user breaks the terms of the oath, the special powers granted by the oath likewise vanish.
You should have told us.
Please, do not blame Lila. She merely did what she believed was right for all of you. And it was my decision to make as well.
I believe too. In my answer. And in my friends. And for their sake, I will not waver in what must be done. So there will be no regrets.
It is time to say our farewells.
I promise. I'll never forget what you've told me, Mayvin. And I'll teach it to others as well.
Sorey, you... Never did I imagine I would die with others by my side. Thank you.
Let's go!
To Camlon?
Yeah. Maltellus should still be there.
Let's make for Elysia first.
There should be a road there leading to Camlon. We saw Gramps come running when the village fell.
Oh, that makes sense. So Camlon was close to Elysia.
Very likely. That fits with the idea that it was a strategically important location for Highland, Rollins, and the Northern Powers.
Yeah, good point. But it looked to me like the road to Camlon was sealed off.
Yeah, by my mother.
You can cry if...
I told you I'm not going to cry.
Looks like this is the final battle.
Let's end this.
Right on!
So. Die Beerdigung hat stattgefunden und 3-mal K.O. Ja, nett. Hirtenkleidung, Prüfung erhalten. Das gucken wir uns doch gleich mal an. Nicht da. Prüfung. So sieht die eigentlich genau gleich aus. So, beerdigt er da. Der arme Mayvin. Das sollte nicht allzu schwer werden. Er kann sich verstecken, so viel er will, aber man riecht den Gestank seiner Brust Kilometer gegen den Wind. So, ja, soll es das jetzt wirklich schon gewesen sein? Das ist merkwürdig. Ich will jetzt noch wissen, was da oben ist. Also, irgendwie, wenn das jetzt wirklich schon das Ende entgegengeht, ist das echt merkwürdig. Wäre es dann doch eigentlich eher gewohnt, dass man vorher die ganze Karte, alle Gebiete mal bereist hat? Oder sind das wirklich so teilweise, dass man jetzt hier bei dem Teil so gemacht hat, dass man so Nebengebiete hat oder was? Das wäre natürlich interessant. So. Miklo kann bleiben, das ist okay. Ah, das gucken wir nochmal kurz. Verbessertes Kampfrecht. Haben wir da was Neues bekommen, was interessant ist? Halb und halb, ja, ja. Halb und halb, was uns da doch einiges gekostet hat. Todesfahren, das Wirken eines mystischen Artes mit KP bei 15 weniger verringert die benötigte als A für die Führung 1 jedoch nur ein einziges Mal. Okay, viel was Neues haben wir jetzt noch nicht bekommen. Wettbewerb Stöße. Da brauchen wir noch 5 Stöße. Kettenstoß. Okay. Hiebstoß. Halte nach 2 Kombos RT gedrückt, um also die Wirkung von Werteveränderung bei dir zu verstärken und sofort einen Angriff ausüben, der den Feind zurückwirft. Ja, Zeit ist rausgenommen. Partnerstoß.
Ready, everyone? Ha! Now, let's get him! I'm counting on you all! Now! Not on my watch! Now! Not on my watch! Now! Sweet dreams! Ready?
Hey, babes. What kind of guys are your type?
The type...
Neue Kampfaktionen erlernt. Gucken wir doch mal kurz nach. Das verdiente Hinrichtung. Entfessel den Kettenschuss zum genau richtigen Zeitpunkt, um die SA zu erhöhen. Okay. Um die SA zu erhöhen. Jetzt haben wir das mal schnell gemacht. So, aber wir wollen jetzt mal da oben gucken, was da so ist. Wie kommen wir da hin?
Enemy spotted, Lila!
Lion Towel, let's spread out. Fury, come forward.
Very well.
Strike.
Fury flames surround me! Let's go!
Howling Deluge.
Flames of fury!
Let's get him. First, yeah.
Like it's on
Tiger
everyone.
Blade.
Now's my chance!
Let's Dragon Fang.
Sweet dreams! Pretty good, right?
Serpent of Water. Tiger Blade.
Burrowing
Let's Dragon Fang. Yeah.
Open the way!
Blade Fang. Blade Fang. The ruins are calling me.
Okay. Sehr schön. Dich rennen wir jetzt. Dich auch noch. Okay. Das ist... Also es wirkt jetzt schon sehr merkwürdig, dass wir jetzt da... Dass wir jetzt schon vom Ende sprechen. Aber irgendwie glaube ich das noch nicht. Das wäre echt merkwürdig. Ich werde jetzt noch gucken, dass ich überziehe mal ein kleines bisschen wieder. Und wir werden jetzt mal gucken, was es hier oben gibt, ob es hier oben noch was Interessantes gibt. Ja, dich müssen wir jetzt mal kurz mitnehmen. Ich will zumindest noch ein klein bisschen was erkunden.
Let's make it quick. Focus on defense. No
Very
hit.
well.
Be gone. I'll be your protection. How's this? Healing power.
Unleash
Oh,
your
holy
hit
fountain.
Infuse it!
Be gone.
Fatigue?
Ready? Yeah. Let's get him. Healing power. Let's keep it up. Sword Ray. Holy waters. Heal our wounds. Tiger Blade. Let's keep it up. Dance up
Fury,
right.
fatigue?
Blade action.
Unleash your hit
Sonic Flurry.
Infuse it!
Yeah. Blade. Yeah. Darn it.
Unleash your hit power! Infuse it!
Dance Embers. Dance Embers. Dance Embers. Charge. Whoa.
Lightning strike!
Yeah. Let's get him. Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, die haben mich gerade ganz schön ja
Prepare yourself!
übertreibst. Übertreibst!
Gotcha!
Yeah.
Still obeying your fate!
Hang on, everyone.
We're survivors, no
Du übertreibst doch. Eine riesige Mauer. Das sieht auch von hier entfernt schon aus wie so ein Norman. Ante. Ein riesiges Tor. Wirklich ein großes Tor war das. Nochmal so ein kleiner schöner Blick. Und ja, mehr ist hier oben nicht zu sehen. Okay, Komm her, ich brauche Geschwindigkeit. Das wollte ich euch hier oben ja noch zeigen, beziehungsweise... ja, nee. Ich gehe noch bis zum Eingang. Da ist doch hoffentlich ein Speicherpunkt.
Let's spread out.
Yeah, I got ya.
Please, fast.
Lightning strike. That was my
Keep it up.
chance.
Blaze of light. Yeah. Blaze fang. Dragon fang.
All right, lightning tiger blade.
Well done.
Fracture, right? Dragon. You forget you finished yet.
Yeah. Blaze fang.
Team.
Surging current. Yeah. Charge flow. Dance embers. Lion all right.
Blazing demons, come
Freeze lancer. Yeah. Tiger blade.
Let us not
Sehr
be
schön.
fooled by sound.
Sehr schön. Da hinten sehe ich noch eine Kiste. Die sind teilweise aber auch versteckt, ey. Wegwerfen. Wir wollen den nicht. Ich hätte mal die Gaben einstellen sollen. In Pendrago, nicht in Pendrago, hier in Dings. Da sind auch noch 2 Ecken, die man eigentlich mal komplett erkunden müsste. Aber wir gehen jetzt erstmal zu dem komischen Ort hier. Ich will jetzt wissen, was hier hinten ist. Ich bin neugierig. Aber... Trennen der Verbindungen.
So if we cut the tie between Mount Tellus and Heldolf, we'll be home free, right?
I'm not so sure about that. He's strong enough to use the Earth itself as a vessel. Will that really be all that it takes?
Right. We'll probably have to purify all the malevolence attached to the land as well.
Is that right, Layla?
She sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
He's got to be doing that on purpose.
Originally, he was the one who would purify the land. His power was the blessing of the land itself.
Like a natural purification of sorts, huh?
Don't think that's gonna be enough this time.
Certainly the activities of the shepherds also contributed to the Earth's natural purification from the outside.
But now it's just Sorey, and no one else.
We need to have a plan of action before moving on. But all the same, we can't sit around brooding all day.
For sure.
Okay. Aber jetzt stehen wir vor der Tür. Jetzt werde ich wirklich mal kurz speichern dann auch. Und dann werden wir sehen, wie es weitergeht. Bis dahin. Tschüss.